Welcome back guys to another JMPR Gaming Battle Rap. We are playing Scenario 2, well technically Scenario 5, but Part 2 of the Bleak Falls Barrow Delve for Elder Scrolls Call to Arms. At the end of the last one we scraped a narrow victory. The Dragonborn leveled up, and because leveled up right at the end is actually completely healthy for this and is now dual wielding some swords. Has quite a stat boost as well, which we'll go over in just a second. During the last game, a hastily drawn map recovered from the clutches of a dying adventurer has led you to an ancient dungeon on the edge of nowhere. Rumour has it that the dungeon holds a secret chamber containing untold riches, but to open the chamber, one must first brave the dungeon denizens and find the key. So we've set up the battlefield here. We have a dungeon set up today, using the dungeon walls from Modiphius and a few little bits and pieces I've used else. This is just marking the edge of the map, so we're playing on a 24 by 24 inch area. So I was trying to set it up to try and look cool rather than sort of be helpful for me. We've got 3 treasures on the table. We've got one here, one in here, and then one at the back here, and then we've got our puzzle door, which is where we need to get to end the game, but we need the Golden Claw first. The Golden Claw is here. The scenario states that there is only a number of treasures in the treasure deck equal to the number of treasure tokens, so we're just going to deal out 2 more. We are going to shuffle those in a second so that the claw is hidden in there. So the other thing, it doesn't really specify how this works with the whole dungeon, with the Dragonborn's treasure hunter rule, where it gets to draw 2 cards from each chest it searches. So I'm just going to draw 1 for each chest, just because I could add more cards in, or I could just draw 2 from, because the rules, you know, very clear. It says 1 per chest. So I don't want to add any more cards into the deck. I also don't want to make it too easy on myself. So there's 3 cards, and I'm only going to be able to draw 1 from each chest when it comes up. Otherwise, I don't know. I just feel like it might be too easy. So again, comment if you feel like I'm wrong, or if you think, yeah, that's a good way of doing it. My deployment zone is going to be this corner with the ruin. We're going to see what I've dealt the adversaries out. I just need to see which ones are which. So we've got the Overlord closest here with this chest. Over here behind him, we've got one of the Dralgia. If I flip this in numerical order, people are definitely going to think I'm cheating. Ah, there we go. It's out of order. We're good. We're good. So Skeleton Archer here by this chest. Another Skeleton Archer. So same adversaries as the last game, if you've watched that one. Hopefully you have, otherwise this one you'll be like, why is he starting leveled up? Yeah, so that is basically the setup. Oh, and I guess I should deploy myself. I think I want to hide from that Overlord a little bit, so I'm just in case he goes first for any reason. So I'll hide just behind here. That's cool. Yeah, we've got a 10 round limit on this game. I need to win if at least half my models escape through the puzzle door before the round limit is reached. So just the Dragonborn then. VPs, 2 VPs for finding the Golden Claw, 1 VP for every enemy removed, and 1 VP for every chest searched. Victory points can be used to level up heroes as normal, but they're not used for determining victory conditions in this scenario. I'm already leveled up, so actually it doesn't matter about victory points in this scenario. I can choose to do some oaths. Again, they're worth VPs, but not. It obviously won't actually affect the game. Thief in the Dark, my party will resolve a treasure token whilst hidden. Party will find the Golden Claw and escape. Before turn 5, my party will search each treasure token. I mean, let's just say we'll do all of them, because it doesn't matter about VPs in this one. So yeah, again, the reason I'm only using the Dragonborn, if you haven't watched the last video, is I just want to show off like what the box set can offer on its own, without having to buy sort of the Stormcloak or the Imperial set. I'll just sort out everything else, and then I'll just show off the Dragonborn. Okay, so this is the Dragonborn now. So we are fully healed because we leveled up right at the end of the last scenario, so everything is healthy. Normally in between the scenarios you only heal 1 point from each section, so if you have taken any damage. So my magic has gone up to 4, my stamina's gone up to 4, my health is still 5, my strength's up to 6, endurance is up to 5, wisdom's up to 5. There might have been 5 anyway actually, but I think that's the only changes. I also gain Armsman, so I gain a yellow dice on single-handed weapons, I believe, which she's going to get anyway because of the Banish the Wicked and all the enemies are undead anyway. So I'm actually going to be mostly using 3 yellow dice for damage anyway, so it doesn't really do anything. Conditioning is wearing heavy armor and still being able to sprint. Dual Savagery she had anyway, which I'll get to use a little bit, which is, I think again that's actually adding an extra yellow dice when I'm using a second strike. So I'm going to get pretty much 3 yellow dice on every attack I make. Treasure Hunter we know, and Intimidation isn't going to come up. I don't think. I probably won't use it. Basically I can make myself scary. I've still got my quest card from the last game. I didn't complete it last game, so potentially I might do it this game. We'll see. Not going to worry too much about it though, because again victory points don't matter in this scenario. So we're going to see if the darkness rules are in effect, and they're not, so no darkness as of yet, and we're going to see who's going to get the first turn. It's going to be the adversaries. Okay, so we're going to see which of the adversaries is going to go first. Number 3, which is the Dragonborn, or the Draugr, sorry, right at the back by the puzzle door. What's he going to do? That is going to be attack, I think, pretty sure. I moved the card, of course I did, there it is. Yeah, would be attack, but obviously not in range, so he is going to start moving towards me, and we'll come back and show where he ends up. Okay, so the Draugr has moved up to, well, down the corridor, sprinting and throwing up a block at the end of it. Dragon was going to go next. I would just say, actually, I changed this off camera, but because I was a few points short of 100, and I'm playing with 130 points of enemies, so I had a few points left over, I have actually given the Dragonborn a shout, because I haven't used those in the game yet. So I do have my little shout counter here. So as we're activating the Dragonborn, this is going to go up to 1. And basically we can use shouts to do, well, we've got Unrelenting Force, basically. So I'm up to 95 points now on the dot. So, yeah, just because I haven't been using them, and I completely forgot that, you know, that's a thing in this game. In Skyrim, shouts are a thing, I forgot that. So, the Dragonborn is going to go. I really don't want to activate that Overlord yet, so I'm probably going to go pick on the Archer. So we are going to run. Or do I? Yeah, no, I'm not actually out of line of sight. So, yeah, we're going to run over to here. Actually, can we get a bit further than that? 6, 2, yeah, we can go in another inch. So we got that Archer there. Probably might, yeah, that will activate the Archer, but I'm okay with that. I'll throw up a block. And then the Archer's going to activate. What does the Archer do? Actually attacks. Why am I getting... These Archers are actually doing stuff. So I am in short range. It's going to aim shot. 2 yellows. And it's going to fumble. Good old Archers. So thank you for that, Archers. Okay. That is the turn. Let's draw an event card. Oh, we're going to get one of the dungeon event cards. We haven't seen this before. Secret Passage. Place a secret passage token within 3 inches of a target model, and then place another within 8 inches of the first secret passage token. Neither token may be placed in contact with a model or another token. For the rest of the game, any model voluntarily moving into contact with one of these tokens may immediately be placed in contact with the other. Okay, let's decide where I want those. First secret passage is going to be placed within 3 inches of the Dragonborn, so I've just popped it there. The second one, I haven't got the second trapdoor painted up yet, so I don't know why I haven't, but I've used the little puzzle. I don't know what, I'm not sure what that objective is. It's not on the objective tokens anyway, so I've used that. So I've popped that over there as well. So I've got a little way of jumping the corridor basically. So if I'm lucky enough to find the claw straight away, actually, yeah, maybe I should put it the other side. If I do find the claw straight away, I can just jump and get away from the right. Yeah, let's do that actually. So we won't put it there. We will put it up here. So if I do find the treasure token straight away, I can jump through and get out that way. Let's do that. Okay, so that was my event card. That was one of the dungeon events. We haven't seen that one before. That's good. Let's see who's going to go first. Turn 2. It's going to be the adversaries again. All right, let's see which one's going to go. Number 2. That is the Draugr over here. What's he going to do? He's going to attack, which obviously he's not going to attack because... no, he's not. He's going to move. I rolled a move. So I'm over here. So quickest, shortest route, 6, and then 3, and then throw a block. So he is blocking there. Then it's going to be me. I'm going to move up into contact with this archer. Do I sprint to get around the other back to get the... Yeah, I'm going to sprint so I can get around to the back and get the treasure chest as well, because that way if I kill him... Let's add a stamina onto the Dragonborn. Oh, my shouts go up by 1 as well. To 2. Yeah, this way if I kill him, then I can grab that chest with a free search action. So, I'll get so many dice on these attacks now. Plus I get to dual wield. So we have got the silver. We'll start with the silver sword, which is going to be green, yellow, yellow plus red for undead. And then because the Dragonborn's banish the wicked ability, it's another. Now she's leveled up. It's another green and another yellow. And it would be another green. Another yellow because of the armsman ability. Except you can't have more than 3 of the same colour dice. So this is the silver sword, and then we can then take a strike with the steel sword if this doesn't do the job. Okay, so that is a lot. So I hit on a 1, 2 Dragonborn symbols, which don't let me do... Oh, actually, I can restore a stamina. So the stamina I spent to sprint, I will heal that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I'm not even going to roll the skeleton's defense for that. The skeleton just explodes. And then we will search the treasure chest for free. So we would get a victory point. I will take it, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it's not the... it's not... claw. It's potion of strength. During this card as a free action, add the potion of strength diminishing effect card. Okay, so that boosts my strength and things. Do I want to... Let's put that in my quick slot and put the potion of healing in my backpack for now. Got my shout in the other slot. So the potion of healing can join my shield in my backpack. Don't need to use the other sword. Oh, actually, what I didn't do is check if his chest is locked. It's not locked. Okay, we're lucky. The chest wasn't locked. So we'll remove that one. What I haven't checked before actually is, do I trigger enemies if they're not in line of sight? Because I do have this Draugr and that archer not in line of sight but within 6. So let's just double check to see if they actually react. Yep, so you'd have to be in line of sight, so they will not react to me, which makes a lot of sense. I'm glad that's a rule. So we're going to draw an event card. And secret paths this time. Choose one for any model that isn't staggered or incapacitated. That model may immediately move up to 6 inches, ignoring terrain and other models. Well, I'm going to go and stand next to that trapdoor. because that seems sensible. And then we're going to see who is going to go next. It's me. Okay. So just having a quick reread of the secret passage, it does say that any model voluntarily moving into contact with one of the tokens may immediately place in contact with the other. And the secret passage is make a move. So because I finished in contact with that, I am going to assume I can use it to pop up the other side. I don't know, maybe I'm cheating again. It seems fair in my head, so I'm going to go ahead and do it, because if that isn't the golden claw, then I'm going to struggle anyway, and if it is, then it's going to be a really quick game, and then we get to go to the third one. So let's do that, and we'll see how this goes. So end of turn 2, I'm up there, I've got a couple of enemies nearby. I'm going to reflip the token for who's going to go first. I mean, it was me, but let's reflip it. It's still me. Okay. Quick note, the other skeleton spawned back in up top there. That was with the other event card. So Dragonborn is going to run around to touch this and this, is going to swing at the skeleton with basically the same as what I swung over last time, so a silver sword, and would heal a stamina, don't need to. Yeah, so hits on a 1 again, 4 minus 3. Does 4 damage, the skeleton can't block that, skeleton dies, another victory point. Again, not that they matter in this. Free action to search the chest, we've got it, it's the golden claw, so that will go in my inventory. No, it won't necessarily. Nope, yep, the chest is unlocked. I've got very lucky with these chests. I promise they are dealt out randomly at the start of the game. I don't show it on camera because I think it's a bit boring, but if people want to say if they want to see me set up the game, then that's fine. I will do it from then on. I'm going to throw up a block token as my second action. Or shall I try shout? I'm up to 3. Shall we shout and push this Draugr away before he activates? Yeah, let's do that. Let's shout. So, unrelenting force. This is a strength attack. It's green, red, yellow. It costs 3 thumb because we're going to do the strong one. Yeah. See what we get. Oh, we miss. 9 minus 1. Anything extra for the... Adds yellow, adds green, yellow against all attacks performed against models of the Daedra undead. Oh, okay. Again, not entirely sure if this is actually meant to do, but banish the wicked, just... So again, tell me if I've done that wrong, but let me double check the rules before I just commit to that. Right, don't worry, because shouting is actually an action, not a free action. I assumed because it was in the quick slot it was a free action. I made that up, that's not true. So I can't shout, so the Draugr is going to do something. And he's going to move. So he's going to engage and take a swing. With a power attack. 5 minus 1 is 4, which means he misses. Loses his block. And sets me up for an event card. So, what have we got? The Golden Claw. This is a special quest for the Golden Claw quest item. Be in possession of the Golden Claw when the game ends. Well, turns out I'm in possession of the Golden Claw. So that would be 3 more victory points at the end of the game. Good to have the victory points, I suppose, but I'm going to get those anyway. Oh, I forgot my intelligence test for when I searched that chest and the other chest. So 1 crit, that's 1, and 2 failed. Right, okay, that's fine. Actually, what is my intelligence now? Yeah, still 3. So, yeah, failed. Okay, so the other archer's going to spawn. I'll just put him up with his buddy up here. So I'm just going to put the other archer up there. And then we're going to see who goes first. This is now turn... There you go. It's me. So if I can kill this Draugr, I can probably run to the door and get out. So let's see what happens. Right then, we're going to swing at this Draugr. I'm just going to aim shot it. Why not? Just to... Because I might, if I roll a dragon, the boy gets down the back anyway. So first attack with the silver sword. Oh, we fumble. Well then, in that case, we're going to need to use the steel sword. This is +2, so I need a 4 less. 9. Oh, just -5. 4 damage. The drag is not blocking. Defends 1, takes 3, dies. Now the victory point. And I'm going to move to the door. The drag is out. And with that, do I need to do anything? That is a good question. That is a objective. Do I have to try and use it at the end of the turn? Double check. Right, so not quite done yet. So the door will open at the end of the turn, as long as I still control it, which I don't know if there's any reason I probably won't. We're just going to see which adversary activates. Number 5, Skeleton Archer. What does he do? He attacks. So he's going to try and move to get a shot. He'll move around his friend. Definitely in range to get a shot off. Long range. So no green dice. And misses by a mile. Right, so event card. Disease, yeah, taking a test for the Dragon Ball. Passed it, lovely. No problem. Draugr would come back. We'll put him up there. I mean, the other deployment zone actually might be further away, but it's fine. The door opens. I actually score VPs for it because it counts as an objective as well. VPs aren't mattering anyway, so let's see what happens with the turn. Let me flip that better, that didn't really flip. Oh, okay, it's still me. The Dragonborn is just going to use her first activation to run through the door. And that actually ends the scenario. So, that went very well. Items wise, I'm going to keep the Golden Claw. The reason for that, I'm going to get rid of the Potion Strength, which I didn't use. The reason for that is because you need it. So the potion can go back to the treasure deck. What was the other treasure out of interest? Orcish arrows. I don't have a bow at the moment, that's fine. So I still didn't get to use a shout. But that's fine. We completed it. The Dragonborn took no damage at all, really. The only thing I used was some stamina. The Silver Sword is fantastic against undead. And they didn't really get to do anything because of that secret passage. I got really lucky with the events with the secret passage and the free move. Yes, I then moved through the secret passage with that other card, which may have made it a little bit too easy, but realistically, I would have moved through it anyway. It would have maybe made the game last an extra turn, but overall that was very fast. I liked it. And it felt a bit more stealthier in the dungeon with the walls and stuff. I thought I'd set this up to make it harder for myself, but because of the secret passage actually ended up making it quite easy, and the undead didn't really get to do anything, and the overlord didn't get to mess around with me either, which was always good. So that's scenario 2. Nice and quick. We'll probably just get scenario 3 filmed now, and because that didn't take very long at all. So we'll get scenario 3 up and running, and then we will I'll get that uploaded as soon as I can. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Any comments, stick it down below. If you think I cheated with the whole movement through the trapdoor secret passage, let me know. That's fair if you think I cheated. Or maybe made it too easy on myself. Whichever way. I don't like making the game too easy on myself because obviously it's solo play. But having almost died a couple of times in that last game, I thought, I'll give myself the benefit of the doubt this time. But let me know what you think, and look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.